Hello again, another video with Plumbutter. This time I've made the same patch as the previous video. I'll put the link in the description from the first video. I worked on that patch and made something that I really like, and just to show you that it's actually, yeah, it is of course possible to make something wonderful. Now, I didn't change a lot of things, but I'm gonna go through this patch again so you see what's happening. So let's take things out one by one, and hopefully when we bring them back it will be the same. So the patch is what you hear right now. I will shut up for 10 seconds. So yeah, this is like a nice loop. I'll take things out and the volume of things out, and hopefully when I bring them back in it will sound the same. So let's isolate. First we have this one here. That's what we call the gong. It's this part and this part. Now, like I said in the previous video, these are filters, but if you send a pulse you can create percussive sounds like the kick you're hearing. If you hear carefully, the kick is on the right side, I think, if I'm panning it correctly. The gate comes from this rolls 3, and the gate for the other gong comes from the rolls 4. Now you hear that there is like noise, like going from left to right, so it's traveling through both of these gongs. What is that? Now I'm sending on the VCA inputs of one of the gongs, I'm sending the noise from this snare part here, or white noise part, I call it the snare, and I'm sending it into the VCA. Somehow that noise goes through both of the gongs and it creates movement, like a really wide stereo movement of that noise. I really like that in this instrument. Now then, the AV dogs, this part and this part, I'm gonna turn them on now. It's these really low notes that rhythmically down are playing rhythmically. I tune them to the same note. I'm sending a gate from the same rolls 3 to the one, and the other one takes a gate from a completely different place there. So actually there's something these two are playing with each other. So what you hear, this pom 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 pom, it's a result of their kind of cooperation. This one here, if I activated it now, actually, you see, this is how this instrument works. This is like an LFO. You hear it, I can take it really fast, or I can do it really slow. If I put it really fast, it kind of creates a really weird distorted sound. I like that because I prefer actually the sound from the other part. And yeah, actually, maybe what happens if I take the gate out of this? Let's see. it's gone. That's cool, because I didn't really like that. I like this boom boom that happens from this AV dog. Okay, now I also have the ultrasound in this patch. Let's see if something will change when I turn it on. I don't know if you could hear carefully on good speakers or headphones, or if the compression of YouTube will filter the sound out. It's a really high pitch that has appeared. I don't really like that, but it's barely audible, and but it somehow made the noise that goes through the gongs a little bit more distorted, a little bit more apparent, let's say, a little bit louder. I like that. So only for that, somehow this works for me. It's fine. If I play with the frequencies, nothing. Yeah, this way I turn it off. You can hear it slightly. You hear this tone. I don't like it. Let's turn it off. This one doesn't really do anything. So I'm not quite sure if the ultrasound is playing an important role in this patch. Also, another mystery for me. Although I am sending a pulse to the snare sound here, if I turn it on, I can't really hear anything happening. I'll listen very carefully again. I don't think something happens. I will try to do something weird. I'm just gonna patch another pulse into one of the VCAs for the snare. Nothing here. Nothing there too. Let's see if I patch something like an audio out from the AV dog. No, I don't hear anything happening. Maybe I will orange is a CV out. I can take a CV out from somewhere, from here, from the deer horn. No, I don't hear anything happening. Maybe from the gong. Change the VCA again. Maybe little things are happening, but nothing spectacular. That's the sort of things that happen that you think, oh, this is actually working properly, or maybe it's broken. And the answer that I usually get, well, you know, it's like a magical moshi. Well, you know, it is, but there is also a point where you say, okay, I want things to work, so maybe something is wrong with these VCAs, with these inputs, and because I remember in other patches that the snare is really like apparent, it's really a part of the patch, it's really loud. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because I'm using the noise somewhere else, that somehow this doesn't really provide anything else but the noise that actually for me makes this patch work, is the noise and the kick with this little two notes, rhythmical two notes from the AV dogs. Anyway, this is like a small presentation I wanted to give you, because I kind of felt that the first video that the patch was not really working properly, and and it's a little bit sad. I didn't want to give you the impression that it's really like a bad instrument or something like that. You can make something really wonderful. I do think that the dew horn, like if I add the dew horn, I haven't figured out how to patch this properly. So far I haven't found a way to create something interesting with a dew horn, but I'm a beginner, so with a beginner with this instrument, not a beginner with electronic instruments, but maybe in the future I can do something interesting to show you. I haven't used also the sequencer here, not yet, but I don't know, to me a sequencer in this instrument, so far I have no idea how to implement this in a sequencer, but it will come. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. This could be a really nice layer in a song that I can make. I probably will need some kind of droney synth sounds, some other instruments, but this is the rhythmical part of that piece could be this loop. I really like it. Okay, good night. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.